Welcome to the Queer Compass. I'm Luis.
I'm Eric, and we're your two gay besties.
And we're here to talk about lifestyle, career, pop culture,
and everything else. Oh my gosh, before we start, I have to tell you, I weighed in at the gym this morning for the first time in quite a while. I used to do it every day, not anymore. In January, I weighed 220 when I started Invisalign. I weighed 201 today.
What? That's crazy.
Fucking crazy.
My gosh. Oh my gosh.
And I know it's because I do not have access to trail mix.
The snacks
like
and
the fatty snacks. There's like peanuts are like one of my favorite snacks, and it's like high fat, and I just house peanuts.
Oh my gosh. So, because you have you're almost done with Invisalign.
I'm on tray 9 of 10. Yeah. So I have one more tray after this, and then in permanent retainers after that.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Okay. So then what's going to happen after? I'm just kidding.
I know. I'm like, I don't know. Do I just give up trail mix forever, or do I do it in smaller portions, or
kind of like what we talked about, I believe, with Daniela, right?
Yeah.
About like the putting them in containers, smaller portions, just monitoring it. I mean, I get it too, because I go through my waves where I'm like snacking like crazy. Granted, like I always tell myself, okay, I'm so active, so like I get hungry a lot. Mm-hmm. But even then, it's about just portion control, which I'm not always the best at. But hey, nobody's perfect.
Yeah, maybe some like cute containers or something that will like make me feel like cute.
Oh, no, honestly, it's so real.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Yes. Oh my gosh. So you just got back in town.
Yes. So Tulum. Oh my gosh. What an adventure.
Cool.
It was so fun. I kept joking with Billie Jean, who I went with. And I was just like, I'm just like the sugar baby this week, because I'm just the plus one hanging out. Like, it was for her job, her work. They like picked us up from the airport. They had her name on the placard and like the whole thing. And I was just kind of like going along with the ride and the flow, but it was really, really nice. We like got massages. We went to the like salt caves. We obviously ate and drank a lot. Like everything was just there. And we went to the beach and pool and got a little tan, and it was amazing.
Full relaxation? Or mixture of activities? And
it was a mixture. Like I know maybe a little more for her, because like she had all these, it was her work that she was presenting for. They did have like a welcome reception and like a happy hour, and then like the gala. So like there was little things happening every day, but for the most part, I do feel like we got to just like get massages, relax, eat, drink. It was a good time.
That sounds so great.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Weather was good, sunny, no storms.
No storms. Weather was amazing. It was really, really hot, though, I will say. So, we were in the sun for a little bit, and then in the cabana for a little bit, and then because it did get really, really hot.
Okay, she's closer to the equator. It's hotter. Yeah.
And I was like, spray sunscreen. I was like, I'm not trying to get burnt.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I did the sunscreen game when we were on Catalina.
Oh my god.
So, oh my gosh, Catalina was wild. It was super difficult. I think last time, or maybe on one of the previous episodes, I used the word beginner, which is not the word to use to describe Catalina.
Oh my gosh.
When it comes to like access to like snacks and food and flushable toilets, like it is on the easier side. But in terms of intensity of the actual hike, carrying a 30-pound backpack, it was really tough. One of my toenails is permanently. Did I show you that?
Oh my gosh, no!
That's
what?
so
That's crazy. Wait, how did that happen?
I mean, I hope it grows back. I think maybe my shoe didn't fit exactly right or something. It didn't hurt when it was happening, but it was afterwards it turned black. I was like, oh my god.
I think it will. Like,
you think it'll?
Yeah. I feel like it will, or at least like heal or whatever. Because I don't think that's the kind of thing that stays forever. I don't know. I'm no professional.
I'm like getting my nail polishes, like trying to point, like paint skin color match tones.
Honestly, though, listen, do what you gotta do.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
And then 4 days later, we left for Lightning in a Bottle, which I know I've been talking about all season. Oh my gosh, it was so good.
Yeah.
We had the best time. The music, the art. Rufus Du Sol showed up at one of the smaller stages.
Amazing.
Skrillex was the headliner for one of the nights, and then like on a different night showed up at like 3 a.m. at one of the other stages.
Amazing.
It was just so good. Like yoga, we took a shuffling class.
Oh my god, that sounds so fun.
Yeah, meditation, sound bath, a lot of relaxation, like one-on-one time with Steve, like cooking and hanging out, and just like
that's so nice.
It was so good.
Oh my god, I love.
So
and
good.
you love the new camping situation?
Yeah, we bought. So tickets already went on sale for next year. We're doing it again.
Oh my God, we're the same camping situation.
Yeah.
Oh my God, so nice. So convenient, right?
So convenient. You show up, the tent's ready, real bed, or sorry, real mattress, linens, pillows. There's a table in there. There's lamps. It's really nice. They set it up for you. You have access to showers that are like warm water. There's like a little VIP lounge area that had like a DJ at it all weekend, like in and out. It was so good.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds really nice.
It was so good. I just I can't wait to go. I miss it as we drive away.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Wait, that's so like special because how many times do you really genuinely like feel that way?
And I'm like, okay, what other festivals can I go to like this? And I looking online and I'm just like, maybe that's why it's called lightning in a bottle. Like it's just so special.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But
oh my gosh, Eric, I like one of these years I feel like I just hearing you talk about it over the years, I'm like, I have to experience it at least once. Like I have to go.
Oh
so,
my gosh.
Yeah. But that's amazing. I'm so glad.
Yes.
And welcome back too. You've been traveling a lot too.
Oh my God. Yeah. I traveled a little bit for work. When I got back from Lightning in a Bottle though, it was West Hollywood Pride.
West Hollywood Pride.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. And speaking of, happy Pride Month, you guys.
Yes. Happy Pride, everybody.
Oh my gosh. One, I hope everyone's having a great Pride Month so far. And two, I guess that we're going to dive into it.
Yes. Let's get into the meat of today's episode, which is Pride.
Yeah. So, I mean, in looking back and I guess just experiencing Pride this time around too, again, this is, for instance, my second Pride back in LA. I can't help but think about all the past years and little baby us, going to our first ever Pride. So I want to know what your first Pride experience was like.
Oh my gosh. My first Pride experience was just a day. I lived in St. Louis at the time. Went to Pride there. They had a little festival. There was music, vendors. There was a parade. It was cute. On the smaller side. Mm-hmm. I didn't really know what it meant to me at that time. Mm-hmm. I was still kind of coming out of the closet around that time. So I was nervous to be there around other gay people and, expectations, not sure what to think. Mm-hmm. But yeah, that was my very first Pride. I didn't start to feel super comfortable until I moved to Chicago, and their Pride is rather large. Yeah. What was your first Pride like?
That's funny you say that because my first Pride, I feel like was kind of the opposite where I came out in high school, but I didn't really go to any Prides at that time until I moved to San Francisco and I started going to school there. And that was really when I started having, meeting more, I guess, or making more gay friends. And they kind of took me to San Francisco Pride for my first time. And, the city itself is not very big, which is kind of the beauty of it. And it's kind of like, I guess, like in New York, where everything is pretty accessible to each other, public transit, all that stuff. So it really feels like the whole city's just in on it. And it's from like all different districts of San Francisco that are doing things, right? But like downtown is really where the majority of it happens. And the beautiful thing is it's just open to everybody. Like you're walking around and it's like stage. It's out in the open. And it was just overwhelming in the best way, where I was like amazed at how the entire city just got together to like make this big festival happen for just anyone and everyone who happens to walk around or walk by, and it was at that point I had started to be more comfortable in my skin because I had spent some time in San Francisco on my own. So I started coming into my own as a gay young adult. But that was like the first time I was really just in awe of like being surrounded by majority of queer people, celebrating the queer community and all of that. So it was pretty, in my eyes, it was pretty amazing. And I just like will never forget that feeling, that rush of being like, this is where I belong, I guess you could say, you know? So in that sense, like San Francisco Pride always holds like a very, very special place in my heart.
That's so good.
Yeah.
San Francisco does have one of my favorite Prides.
Oh,
it is so fun.
It's so fun. I know. I haven't been in a while since probably before the pandemic, but it's been a while. And I really do want to go back sometime soon.
Yes.
So,
oh my gosh, that's cool.
Yeah, you had just gone on a trip or on Lightning in a Bottle.
Yeah.
Jumped right into West Hollywood Pride.
Like live music, live music.
How was your experience?
Oh my gosh. I have to say, not sponsored. I do not work for these people.
Yeah, yeah.
It was one of the most fun weekends ever.
Yeah.
And I think just the music, the vibe, the people, the organization, the people moving, access to getting drinks, access to getting food. It was all really well put together.
Yeah, yeah. It's one of those things where I feel like we talked about this last year, how the price point is very, very high. And I do really wish that they would make it a little more affordable for everybody. I understand because when you go to Out Loud, right, which is the festival, the official festival, it is very much that. Like, you can see all the work that went into it, the access to everything, the food, the drinks, the music, all of it, and the lineup is so amazing. Mm-hmm. So I understand where it's coming from, but I will stand by it, I guess, and just say, like, I do just wish it was a little more inclusive to everybody in the community to be able to experience something like that.
Yeah.
But with that being said, it is very high quality. It's a high quality event that they put on. I had a lot of fun. And yeah, the lineup was amazing.
Because it happens on Pride weekend, my associations are like donation. It should be free. Yeah. I think I kind of like, I have that same feeling as you. Yeah. I think maybe I need to start thinking about it in a way that's like, this is a mini music festival.
It is.
You know?
Oh, 100%.
It's got 2 stages. Mm-hmm. There's food, but I mean, it is a mini tiny little Coachella, you know?
Yeah, and to get all those people to come out and perform. I mean, they had Kylie Minogue, they had Trixie, they had, you know what I mean? Like, so many good people, I feel.
It was so good.
Yeah.
Purple Disco Machine was outstanding.
Oh my God.
The Summer Tramp stage was
so
huge.
Good. Oh my gosh. From last year to this year, the improvement, or like just the way they put it together, so insane.
Yeah, I loved the whole setup was outstanding.
Yeah.
The sound was good, the lights were good, the performances in between and the main stage. Yeah, it was all.
It was so fun. It was so good. I really did love it. And it was, I mean, even then, like, just being out on Santa Monica Boulevard at the bars and stuff, because we would pop into the bars before going into the festival. I know that, like, it can get pretty busy, but honestly, like, it wasn't that crazy. I mean, it was busy, but we were able to get in. We got drinks. Like, we hung out. Like, everyone's walking around the streets. It's all open, you know. It was a really fun time, like, just being out there in general, even before going into the festival.
Yeah.
You know?
My last sentiment for this is, like, I remember, rewind 5, 6, 7 years ago. I've lived here for 10 years. I remember leaving town for Pride because it was unorganized. It was messy. The featured acts on the stages were nothing I was interested in. The bars were overcrowded. It wasn't well put together. You know, for the sort of quote unquote reputation that West Hollywood has as like a gay destination, I finally feel like we have a Pride that matches that same sort of reputation. Yeah. And I'm excited for next year. I can't wait to buy tickets. And I can't wait to invite more people to town to come do it. It was the main function. Like, I do remember on other Pride weekends where we didn't leave town, we would like go downtown to other warehouse parties or like do other side things because we found those more entertaining. Yeah. This was the function. We did not go to outside parties. We did not do anything outside of this like ecosystem. It was really, really well put together.
Very true. That's very true. I do feel like, I mean, I haven't been here as long, right? But even the past 2 years, like having it right there and being able to be excited about just staying in that festival, in that area, even just walking out and going to the bars after, whatever it is. Yeah. They really have done a good job of organizing it in this, having it be the main function.
What do you want or expect out of future Prides?
I do feel like how we were mentioning that West Hollywood has a pretty high price point for the festival itself. Just as a reminder, like, you can still go out to Santa Monica Boulevard. You can still go to the bars. There's still booths around. They have a little stage out in Santa Monica where they have little acts and things. Yeah. So like there's still a lot happening. But to go into the festival itself, yes, it is a pretty high price point. So I do think like maybe if there can be some kind of give back to the community, whether it's like a percentage of the proceeds go to an organization every year, or, you know, which I'm sure like the artists and the people performing at the festival, if they know that part of it is going back to the community, like they can also be in the know, because I know it's expensive to get all those people out here as well. So yeah, I think I would just like to see some kind of give back to the community to, I don't want to say justify, but also just kind of give more purpose to the price point.
Yeah, for sure. I would say for me, what I want is that I would like for other people to feel the amount of like freedom and space that I felt at Pride this year. I was completely comfortable in my own skin, and it felt really good to connect with people there. And I just hope that in other cities, people feel that same thing, because I know it can be tougher in other parts of the country. And I just hope, my hope is that we keep moving forward and not backwards towards acceptance.
Yeah.
You know?
I agree 100%. And it kind of, in that, you know, it was a little upsetting to hear that Target for the second year in a row took away or pulled a lot of their Pride merch because of a lot of backlash they got, you know? And I think it's just unfortunate, because while I understand the safety of the employees working there, I think there could be kind of a way to keep the employees safe, maybe increase safety for them, but also it's so important for people in these cities and in these areas, parts of the country, to feel seen, feel represented, and feel that sense of freedom, because taking it away from them is essentially saying like, hey, this is not okay where you're from, so we're going to pull it. And that makes them, I feel like it would make me go back into my shell and be like, well, then I can't be myself here. You know? So I agree with you.
And also the money component. Target from the proceeds last year, Target did donate a sizable amount to HRC and other LGBTQ friendly charities. And the amount of money made this year from Pride merch is less because of that decision. So it's a money thing too.
Yeah, totally. But all in all, I mean, I agree with you. I really hope that we keep moving forward.
Yes.
You know? Okay, well, before we go, we got to do our little weekly roundup of our music, what we've been listening to this week.
Music recommendations.
Yes. So what have you been listening to this week?
Oh my gosh. I think it came out just a few days ago, but there's a Tovlo song, or Tuve Lu is her. Tuve Lu. And SG Lewis. It's called Heat. Have you heard it?
I've heard, I thought it was out, and I heard clips, or I saw clips, so I heard the song from there, but I haven't listened to the full thing.
It's good. I like it. I have it on rotation.
Okay.
And it's giving a little bit of the, you know how Ariana with Yes and did a little Madonna vibe? It's kind of got that same feeling to it. You know, it doesn't sound like those songs, but it has that same like feeling.
That vibe.
I love it. Yeah.
Oh, yes, I love it.
So good.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
What about you?
I have been listening to, or I've started to, I have not listened to like all in all, but the new Charlie XCX album.
Oh, really?
Brat.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I need to get on.
Oh my gosh. Yes. So I started like listening to it little by little as I, go throughout. And it's obviously very Charlie XCX, very much the vibe, really fun. Yeah, it's a good time. It's like summer. I'm like, okay, come on. Summertime.
Oh my God. Something for the girls.
Yeah, something for the girls.
Speaking
of something for the girls, I've also been listening to Dom Dolla's new song. He played it at Coachella. I don't know. You probably heard it, but he finally dropped it recently, and it's called Girls.
Stop.
And it very much is also like the beginning. I don't know if it is Charlie XCX on that track, but like it sounds very much Charlie XCX. Okay. Like when you listen to it, the beginning part. But yeah, all of like TikTok and stuff was saying like Dom Dolla's for the girls, and I was like, this song is everything. So,
oh my God.
Yeah, I've been listening to that a lot.
Oh my God, I love it.
Yeah.
If listeners, if you want us to put together a playlist, we could definitely do that, and then like just add our recommendations, and then
if you guys are wondering what we're talking about, like what is that? We'll put it in the playlist. And also, if you guys have any recommendations, feel free to send them over. Then maybe we're like, hey, we got this song, and I've been obsessed.
Oh my gosh, yes.
So
we'd love to tune in.
Let us know.
Don't forget to check us out on YouTube.
Yes.
Also, Instagram and TikTok. Please interact with us.
Yes. The Queer Compass Pod.
The Queer Compass Pod. And also, this very quickly wraps up season 1 of The Queer Compass.
That's so crazy. I can't believe we're at the end of season 1.
I know. It's wild. It's episode 14.
Yeah.
There will be a season 2. We've already got the green light.
Yes. Yeah.
And
we're so excited for season 2. We have some fun stuff in the works. You know, we've been brainstorming, and yeah, I'm excited to keep this going.
I know, me too.
Yeah.
I'm thrilled. Yeah, it won't be too long, but thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you soon.
See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.